The history of Playboi Carti and SpaceGhostPurrp. Wow, this is actually way deeper, way crazier. There's a lot more lore than you would ever know. SpaceGhostPurrp just tweeted about Carti, and this is what kind of reignited my interest in the relationship between those two. So I was like, oh, let me go over their brief history. But no, the lore is crazy. Like, you're gonna want to stick around the whole time, trust me. So yeah, Carti is one of the biggest and most notorious rappers in the world right now. And then we got SpaceGhostPurrp, who is definitely not that big popularity wise, but still super notorious, super infamous. Basically known these days for being crazy, just saying crazy stuff online on Twitter, but he was really influential and big back in the day. Most recently, crazy things he would say was tweeting this about Carti. Quote, "Carti is not the new. Lil Carti is just Carti. Stop comparing him to other MFs. Yeah, stole my stuff for a whole lot of red, but he's still from Metro Atlanta. We all grew up in the Atlanta area. His BA was just paying homage to me and Young Thug." And you might not know this, but SGP and Playboi Carti do have a crazy history, like I said. And Carti did actually pay homage to him recently, which we're gonna go over at the end. But yeah, this relationship dates back more than 10 years now, all the way to 2011 when Carti tweeted this in October. OG Perp, real dude right there, straight up. A couple months later, he also tweeted, "I've been on SpaceGhostPurrp music. You got to feel the funk. Hashtag Raider Clan." He also showed further love for the Raider Clan in 2012 when he tweeted this, "I support the clan. F ASAP. F ASAP. Perp is a god." And the craziest part about these tweets is the literal 180 switch. It would only come years later, bro. Like, oh my gosh, you're about to see. In 2016, Playboi Carti signed to AUG, which is ASAP Rocky's creative agency. So yeah, that F ASAP didn't age well, but yeah, they're under the major label Interscope. And following this, at one of the first shows after signing, I believe it was in Miami, Carti dissed SGP and shouted out ASAP on stage.
"I just signed to ASAP Rocky, you ain't making noise, man. Fuck that nigga SpaceGhostPurrp, I'm fuck that nigga, dog."
Literally the complete opposite of the tweet, bro. Like, he went from, okay, so first of all, Raider Clan was a group led by SpaceGhostPurrp, and Carti went from praising them and rocking with them to dissing SpaceGhostPurrp while in the presence of ASAP, who he was just dissing. And like, that's his new daddy, blah, blah, blah. And there are lots of theories as to why this beef may have arisen. I'm gonna go over a few of them now. Firstly, we had Playboi Carti dissing SpaceGhostPurrp, and that may have come from his allegiance to Lil Yachty, who was also from Atlanta. And in January of 2016, this Carti and Yachty song dropped, Run It. And in this song, Yachty actually dissed SGP, saying that if he catches him, it's a homie.
If I see Perp, that's a homie. That's on my soul, that's on God. Perp.
And Yachty explains their beef here in a No Jump interview from 2016.
Hey, why fuck Perp?
Man, you know, it's fuck Perp, you know what I'm saying? I'm tell you why. Me and K went to a party, and Perp was there, right?
Okay.
And this was before I was popping.
Right.
Walked past him, dapped him up. Everybody was talking outside. He was like, "Bro, I'm gonna give you some beats." Perp was, you know what I'm saying, underground legend.
Yeah.
I was excited.
Right.
I started hanging out with ASAP Bari, ASAP Rocky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
And, you know.
He was not happy about this.
I don't know. I only talked to Perp one time.
He's such a tweaker.
And so he got on the internet and started talking about me and him. He basically started talking about anybody ASAP.
Yeah, he talks about everybody.
Anybody.
How you gonna make a diss song about a dead guy?
Right? That's so
That's like one of the few rules that has been respected in
Right.
rap forever, right?
But he's a bum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And obviously, SpaceGhostPurrp is never one to shy away from a beef. He responded to this song with his own diss, No Mid.
"Why you flexing like you gangsta, boy, you really ain't."
Another theory is that he switched up on Perp because of his friendship with Uno the activist, which, wow, that's kind of ironic. But yeah, Carti and Uno tag teamed SGP on V-Lone Thug, where they say they are smoking Perp a blunt. They say Perp got no money. And for anyone who doesn't know, for a bit of context, Jit is SGP's friend who got killed, and Perp saying Rip Jit in a lot of his songs and stuff. A big part of the reason the Raider Clan and ASAP beef was even happening in the first place was because Bari and other ASAP members were always saying F Jit, smoking Jit, blah blah blah. They were saying all that to SGP. Here's some of the tweets. For example, "Smoking on Jit, these dudes got me effed up. Stop trying me for attention, you hoe. Suck my D, you and Jit. Currently smoking Jit Pack." So yeah, this is why SGP ended up dropping Yo Time, the ASAP Yans diss, which kind of is what made everyone hate him, like, in the first place. These tweets kind of make this song feel a bit more justified, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they were dissing his dead friend, he came back and dissed their dead friend, and then they got mad. Everyone's calling him crazy for responding in that way when he was getting the same exact treatment. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this whole Carti and SGB SGP beef came about just because of the ASAP mob. That's the real truth. It wasn't Yachty, it wasn't Uno, whatever. ASAP and Raider Clan didn't get along, and ASAP was like running the underground, going mainstream. They had Uno, Carti, even Lucki real close with them, and those were all like the big three of the underground at the time. And all three of those newer rappers ended up dissing SGP despite like previous praise towards him. Even Lucki, like the tweets are gone now, but he used to show love to SpaceGhostPurrp on Twitter, and then later he, you know, switched up, saying he was gonna smoke on Jit once he started to get close with ASAP and V-Lone. Just shows like the power that, you know, that the V-Lone cosign had over people's opinions. They even had Bloody Osiris, who's like kind of popping now. He was a V-Lone model back in the day, and ASAP Bari allegedly hired him to jump SGP. Here's the tweet. Here's a tweet pretty much confirming that theory. There was also other underground rappers at the time who were like weighing in on the situation. For example, Kane Groceries, who tweeted this: F Bari for hating on SGP and causing all the tension between the underground and the mainstream. Yeah, it seems like even the artists in the scene could see that it was ASAP Bari disdain for SGP that kind of started the whole beef. It wasn't founded in anything, you know, concrete. And yeah, ASAP was like the mainstream thing at the time, and Raider Clan was like the underground thing at the time. So the two having problems with each other was not good for anyone in rap, honestly. Bari literally made everyone switch up on him, bro. Even Ian Connor, for example. Here's a photo of Ian before affiliating himself with ASAP, you know, showing love to SGP's new album, posted up in front of the mural or whatever. And then here's Ian after starting to hang out with Bari. SpaceGhostPurrp, a real stand-up internet rapper, an entertaining bum. So yeah, this switch up came after a Travis Scott and SGP show that Ian Connor was at, and Ian and SGP apparently like got close, like they became friends at the show, they were hanging out and whatever. Like Bari found out and he got mad at this, and then he started to diss Ian publicly, and I guess as a result, Ian kind of came back. He was like, oh, Daddy Bari's not gonna be mad at me, bro. And then he started to publicly diss SGP to get back on, you know, Bari's good side. That's where that tweet came from. Here's SGP talking about some of these situations.
The main motherfucker that everybody need to blame for this shit that's going on right now is that nigga Bari, bro.
And so recently, like I mentioned before, this Cardi and SGP thing was brought back to light, not only from the tweet that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but Carti actually sampled an old SGP song in one of the snippets he was previewing during that little fake rollout that he did, but between the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. Here's a video I did like explaining the whole situation.
Playboi Carti just sampled SpaceGhostPurrp in his new snippet. So this Carti snippet surfaced online a couple days ago. It's only a 2-second clip, but everyone was talking about how sick the beat is. Little do they know, this is actually a sample from a SpaceGhostPurrp song called F Taylor Gang, which dropped in November of 2011. I'll play this song in a second, but just to give some context, Taylor Gang is Wiz Khalifa and his crew. Like he started like a label group type of thing. And SGP's song was a diss towards them. Alright, so here's the song.
We used to play, now we got older.
I know it may be kind of hard to hear, but trust me, bro, that is the same beat. It's literally the same tempo and everything. And Carti is also doing the same exact flow that SpaceGhostPurrp was doing on his song.
And do you think that this was Carti paying homage? Because that's what SGP was like mentioning in that tweet from the beginning of the video. Or do you think that Carti is like continuing the beefing and dissing him through this little snippet jack thing? But yeah, what are your thoughts on this whole situation? Did you guys even know about this, or did I enlighten you? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for daily videos, like, drop a comment, whatever. Let me know your thoughts, bro. Appreciate you for watching. Peace.